Hello, hello. Hey, hi, Kimberly. Oh my gosh, nice to see you. I'm always talking about you. This is my friend Breathwork with Kimberly, and she's the most amazing person for breathwork. So please check her out. Hello, 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 Nicole. Hello, everybody. Hey, Mrs. Vintage. Good evening to you. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Carissa. Nice to have everybody. Hello, Wendy. I hope everybody's doing well, having a great weekend so far. Oh, good. Sherry, I'm glad that you are going to get to check in with Nicole over here, and I'm going to jump into our TikTok. We are live both on TikTok and YouTube. Hey, Jean, nice to see you here. Hello, hi, everybody. So wonderful to have everybody here on this. It's a late Saturday afternoon. Hey, Brown Sugar, haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Hey, Isabel. For anybody who's new here, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. And we are here. I am not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. I'm here with my ride or die, Nicole, and we are talking about how to heal your gut. I'm good. I'm doing really well. It's beautiful here today. Another busy day in the clinic. All good things. So very happy, just really happy to be here. Hello, darling Enchant. Nice to have you. Hello, Wender C. Priscilla. How are you doing, Brown Sugar? How are you feeling? For anybody out there, I would love to have you share just what's happening with you, and I will answer as many questions as I can. Hey, Katie Bug. And if I can't answer a question here, then you can send me a direct message. We can always do a consult call. Hello, user 76. Nice to have you. And Nicole, thank you so much for helping Sherry. And Sherry, hey, I'm glad that you jumped on our YouTube calls. Wonderful, wonderful. Um, Hello, Toya. Jenny, Alexander, hello, hello. How are you? Hey, Daisy Summer. So tell me what's up with everybody. How have you been? How's your healing going? What's happening with your gut? Are you dealing with a flare? Are you feeling stable? Are you wondering what to eat? Do you have a question about blood type? I just dropped a post answering a question that really so many people have, but a wonderful, brave follower asked, which is how long does it take to heal? I think it's really, everybody wonders. And I think it's really important is to say that it just doesn't happen overnight. You're with a flare right now. Oh my gosh. So Jenny, I hope you are liquid. You're going liquid, bone broth and aloe vera juice, and that you're doing castor oil packs on your belly. Suggestions for post-operative meals. Yes. My diverticulitis diet is going to have all of that for you. So you can find that on my website or send me a DM. You just had colon surgery, right? And I think, did you just have it last week? Because I remember you mentioning it, and I'm hoping that everything went really well and that you're feeling that your healing process has begun. Lots of love and prayers to you. But you were discharged yesterday. Wow. Okay. So I know that you're probably still taking antibiotics. So that means you need to have something in your stomach. Super easy to digest food, scrambled eggs, sweet potatoes without the skin. Very easy to digest food, baked chicken, broiled chicken,
turkey, fish, no beef right now. I would say no red meat right now. Just make it, there's lots of protein shakes, something very easy. Goat yogurt, goat kefir, coconut yogurt. I know that um, our wonderful Nicole did a bunch of research on coconut yogurt and discovered an amazing brand, Coco June, that just doesn't have sugar. So, and I'm hoping that that everything went great. Nicole, thank you for all your help over on YouTube. Jolka, radiation to the pancreas, intestines are swollen, lots of gas, pain. So DM me on that. Happy to help you. Castor oil pack would be the first thing that I talked to you about, but send me a direct message on that. Mike, diverticulitis and hemorrhoids, score at 15, okie doke. So, I'm just for anybody out there, diverticulitis and hemorrhoids, super common. You've been referred for cancer. Okie doke. So I'm going to just say lots of prayers for you. I don't, if you're new here, Mike, you will find all my whole program for healing on my website, but you can certainly send me a message. I'm not shocked that you have hemorrhoids. And for anybody out there, if you have hemorrhoids and you have diverticulitis, it's really common that you have both of those because chronic constipation is a root cause of diverticulitis, and hemorrhoids are just part of the process. So yeah, we're praying for you, Mike, and definitely please send me a direct message and happy to help you. Um, and hello, Slumped. You can sign up for a consult with me on my website. Send me a direct message if you'd like some help with how to do that. I consults are a huge part of what I do in my clinic every day, and it's the best way for me to answer personal questions and talk about a lot of things that I don't talk about here. Hello, Afia, Mike. Absolutely. Please keep us posted and please send me a direct message and reach out. I'd love to offer you all the suggestions and support that I have that just to uplift your process and to allow you to have the very best outcome. My colleague here in my clinic is an oncologist. I work with lots of cancer patients. Hello, Cindy. Can aloe help with gastritis? Absolutely. Aloe is the first thing that we suggest for gastritis. And then, of course, Mrs. Vintage, if you have gastritis, you know what I'm going to ask you if you have been here before, which is, have you been tested for H. pylori? It's the number one cause for gastritis. Hey, Salima, nice to see you. And hello, Neela. Yes, whey protein is terrible. Whey and soy, totally indigestible, inflammatory, irritating. Don't eat them. Don't use them. Whey used to be really common in protein shakes. It's a lot easier to find other things now. Um, so Slumped, send me a direct message and I can help you with that. And just or just put a comment on one of my posts and the best thing to do though is to just send me a direct message. Ollie, you can feel the indigestion with whey. Is casein better? No, it's terrible. You might try my protein powders because I created them just for people with sensitive bellies. They are pea and rice and they have create no bloat. Jenny, help with the packs. Okay, great question. Best aloe brand, George's Lakewood. Jenny, you need our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page because it has all of this. So Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole created will have pictures of the packs we recommend and the aloe, everything you need. So that's our Facebook Happy Gut Tribe page, and it's got everything you need. Send me a direct message if you need help finding it. Confused with your stomach, tell me what you would like to know, and I'm happy to help you. Casein is taken from milk. Yeah, and you don't want anything with milk. It is taken from milk, and milk is inflammatory. Soy, dairy, soy, and the same thing with whey. And that's why you're having trouble with whey. So it's not going to go any better with casein. Yeah, no milk. No, we are not if you're going to do anything from any milk product, it needs to be a goat milk product. Hey, Shark Hardstone, nice to have you here. So a goat milk product, yes, but not any other type of milk product. Hello, KB Love, nice to have you. Shark Hardstone. Interesting name. Yeah, no cow's milk, zero, none. Stomach pains every day. I am so sorry. Send me a direct message. And so if you have a question, Ollie, no cow's milk, nothing made from cow's milk. Casein is made from cow's milk. It's inflammatory. You don't want it. Stomach pains every day. I am so sorry. You can send me a direct message. My question would be, have you had any tests, any kind of a diagnosis at all? Because we always want to know exactly what's going on. Hello, hello, Marina. Nice to have you. Hello, you choose Sarah. Nice to see you. Um, Yes, whey is it because it's one reason it spikes insulin is because it's indigestible. Cow's milk is terrible for anyone, whether you're an ulcer patient or not. No cow's milk. Zero, none, never, ever. The only milk that you want to drink that comes from an animal would be a goat. Goat's milk would be a good thing to do. Um, Slumped, yes, nice to see you back again. Direct message me, and I'm happy to help you. I'll send you. I can send you a link on how to sign up for a coaching call. Daniela, colonoscopy. When should he stop eating? Today. He should. Well, he should not have any. No red meat, just vegetables. His colonoscopy is Tuesday, then he should just be doing fruits and veggies as of today. Camel's milk, good. Camel's milk. That's probably, so you obviously, or not obviously, but you probably don't live in America where I do. So I'm not as educated, forgive me, about camel's milk. But I suspect that, don't you think, Nicole, that camel's milk is probably just fine? I suspect it is. Also, it comes from an animal that is indigenous to where you live. And that also makes sense that it's going to be something safe for you to drink. We don't have camel's milk in America, but I would say that it sounds like something totally, yeah. I'd say that it tastes bitter. Oh, fascinating. Um, it does make sense to me that it would be safe. It does. Because it's just part of the land that you live on. Hey, Dodie, nice to have you. It tastes bitter. That's fascinating. I may never get to experience that in this lifetime. I'm not a great traveler. Nicole, have you ever had camel's milk? Not a lot of people have. But it's super, there's all types of milk to drink, and that's nothing I even considered. But where you live, I'm sure you have it in Ethiopia. Oh, that is fascinating. And it's bitter. Hey, oh, you're so welcome, Reza. Uh, 85% diet recommendations, 15% experimental. And how's the experimental doing? I'm hoping that you're going to say that you're doing well with it, because that means that you are, that you're kind of branching out and getting to do some things that are fun. And I hope that you're not working as hard, but you probably are. I just hope that you're taking care of yourself. That's the important thing. I know. So, so happy that you're doing well. So, Matisha, you've tried camel's milk a lot and it's bitter. I believe you. MOS Ademola, just direct message me and I'm happy to answer that question. I would suggest that you get a test for H. pylori. You're doing my box breathing and enzyme and gut supplement. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad. The box breathing is really amazing, isn't it? I love sharing that. I think I just can't share it too often because it is so important. I was just doing a post today from a question that I'd answered on a lovely woman who talked about having children late in life. And so many women struggling with infertility answered her comment with their own struggle. And I put on my experience, which was being able to have kids at 38 and 43, and box breathing had a lot to do with my ability to finally carry kids to term. So I think there's so many places that the understanding of box breathing can fit in. Nicole, thank you so much for helping Sherry on YouTube. Yeah, I think there's, I'm so happy that you're doing it, and I'm so happy that you're still doing the supplements and that that you're also getting to eat a little bit of fun things once in a while. You've messaged me directly. Okie doke. I will take a look at my messages tonight. Thank you for sharing my live. Thank you, thank you. Oh, oh, oops, sorry. I popped I popped out for a minute when I was trying to turn a phone call off. Hey, Kiki. So nice to have you. Sorry about that. I won't touch my phone again. Hey, baby girl. I won't touch my phone again when I'm doing a live. I'm disaster with technical stuff. Is Arabic gum good for an ulcer patient? You're probably talking about mastic gum. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that we connected, and I'm thrilled to be able to help you. I will say the statistic, somebody asked me about Arabic gum. If that's mastic gum, the statistics of having it actually help H. pylori are pretty low, but I've never seen it be counterindicated either. Can you use wheatgrass during a flare? Not if you have never used it before. Don't do anything new during a flare except aloe vera juice and bone broth and a castor oil pack. Other than that, wheatgrass is very detoxifying. It is not inflammatory, but I wouldn't start it during a flare unless it's something that you have been doing all along. Um, Currently in diverticulitis flare, even bone broth causes pain. If even bone broth causes a pain, you probably should go to urgent care or go to the hospital. If you are that reactive, you probably need to see your doctor. Can you take colon cleansing on an empty stomach? If you're talking about my happy gut cleanse, yes, you can take it on an empty stomach before you go to bed or get up in the morning. Love slippery elm. Yeah, I love slippery elm. If you have never taken it before, like I said, I wouldn't start something new during a flare except bone broth and aloe. Is aloe and bone broth good for people with GERD? Yes, absolutely. It's wonderful. And as you know, with aloe vera juice, um, you tell people to start with just an ounce at a time because it could cause diarrhea. You're having a flare, you're on an antibiotic, but you're constantly in pain. Um, so if you're on an antibiotic and you've had doctor's eyes on you, then the next thing is a castor oil pack. If that antibiotic is not helping your pain in 24 hours, call your doctor or go to urgent care of the emergency room because that antibiotic should start to take effect and reduce the pain. Definitely don't let the pain get worse. How many times can something in a year, not quite sure what that means, if you don't mind rewriting that. You had that kind of diverticulitis flare, went to the ER, admitted with an infection. Exactly. We don't mess around. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you. We don't mess around with flares. How many times can you deworm in a year? Probably depends what you're deworming with. So maybe send me a direct message and we can talk about that. Would I recommend my enzyme? And if you have GERD, if somebody has GERD, they shouldn't take my enzyme if they're dealing with acid reflux or gastritis, especially if they're in an inflamed condition, because if their stomach is super inflamed, you don't want to put hydrochloric acid in it. But the happy gut cleanse, yes, I would just wait on the digestive enzyme until the GERD is stable, which would be aloe vera juice, bone broth. I don't sell bone broth in a powdered form, but there is, Nicole, you had a, did we, there, I remember now that it's not a powdered form that we have on our Facebook page. It is Imagine, but I don't sell it, but there is one on Amazon that does not have onion and garlic. I can't think of the name right now, but I found it for a client of mine who travels constantly. So if you look on Amazon, you will find a powdered bone broth without onion and garlic. I'm going to have to go back and research that because I can't think of the name right now, but I know I found one. Hey, Paula French, nice to see you. Nice to have you. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to write myself a note to go back and find that. Hey, Mike Campbell, nice to have you. Let's write this down so I don't forget it. Ah, yes. You use Zoop. Oh, okay. Actually, that is from Nicole because Nicole found she discovered that both Zoop and Imagine, which aren't powdered, um, but they, butcher's broth, Zoop, and Imagine all don't have onion or garlic. And Nicole did a ton of research to look for things without onion and garlic. It's all on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Hello, welcome, Pedro. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you're all doing well on this beautiful Saturday. And struggling with H. pylori. So, are you being treated by a doctor, Hilda? Generally, people, I definitely want to make sure you are being treated because H. pylori can progress to stomach cancer if it is untreated. So, um, if you are diagnosed, that generally means that you have been treated with something, but please let us know. And if you have been treated, then you should retest in 30 days. So, struggling with it, not quite sure where you're at in the process, you're welcome to send me a direct message if you need. Sorry about all that dinging. That is from my phone, and I can't figure out how to turn it off. Hello, Ms. Danielle. Hello, Matisha. Oh, thank you for sending me for sharing the live. And hello, Sugar Bubba, Sugar Booba, Sugar Bubba. Nice to have you. Nice to have you here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for your great questions. And thanks for your support of each other and of Nicole and I. And Nicole, thank you so much for being here. And sorry I didn't get to see your text right before I was on a consult with a client, and then I had a last minute unexpected emergency call from another client. So I'm sorry about that. Is aloe? Yes, aloe is excellent. Aloe is so wonderful and and non-irritating and anti-inflammatory. We love aloe vera, and a person can get it almost anywhere. We're always talking to people all over the world on our lives, and almost anybody can get their hands on aloe vera. Sometimes people just use the fillet from the plant. You can absolutely do that. um, Thank you. Thanks, Nicole, for searching for the powder. Hello, Compost Chef. Nice to have you here. Hello, Mr. Nobody. Welcome, welcome. You're somebody here. You may be Mr. Nobody, but you're somebody here. Hello, the handsome, JJ the handsome. Nice to see you. Nicole, I saw a post from our friend Abstract Mind that she is looking at having surgery in July, which was so heartbreaking. So, Abstract Mind, if you're out there, we are sending you tons and tons of love and hugs, and so sorry for your struggles. So, please be in contact with Nicole and I. We love you, and we're just sending you lots of vibes. Um, and we just want you to know that we've got you and that we're thinking about you. Hello, Bonkaz. Hello, hello. I'm not even going to try to say all these names. I'm just not good at it. Nicole, what did you have for dinner? Did you have something wonderful? I am having Nicole, Lano Life chicken bone broth. Lano Life. Okay, so now we've got a brand of powder, Lano Life. Hey, Bunny, nice to see you. Wonderful to have you here. Mm, how are you doing? And hello, Ness Jackson on Amazon, Lano Life. Okay. Oh, that is so good to know. Thank you so much. So, recovered from H. pylori after 2 rounds of harsh antibiotics. Any tips on rebuilding the gut? Yes. And if you'd like to do a consult, call B. It's really the best way for me to create a personal plan for you to heal and put your gut back together and also recover from the antibiotics. But yes, I would, my diverticulitis diet is digital download. That start there. And then the most important thing for you to do is start taking digestive enzymes, because anybody who gets H. pylori is not making hydrochloric acid in their stomach. That is how this happened in the first place, because you didn't have any good acid in there to destroy bugs, bacteria, and that nasty bacteria that you got, H. pylori. So that is one of the most important things that you can do. You'll find my enzyme energy on my website. I designed it for people with sensitive tummies. That's super important for you. You don't want to get H. pylori again or any other bug. And then also, you want to consider a probiotic. So my women's probio energy would be the one to choose. DM me if you need help. My trick for an inflamed gut, Adrienne, all of my posts here are about gut inflammation. And if you have anything specific, leave me a question. Oh, turkey burger, no bun on homegrown butter lettuce. Oh, doesn't get better than that. Yum. What to do for bloating? Digestive enzymes and food combining. My digestive enzyme energy, because that's going to help you eliminate bloat. And then do not eat your proteins and carbs together. So that's called food combining. I love oil of oregano, Adrienne. However, it is a strong natural antibiotic. You don't want to use it for more than 14 days at a time. You don't want to take it if you have any inflammation, because it can be irritating to the stomach. But it is wonderful in certain cases, in the right for the right things at the right time. Suggestions for UC. I'm happy to help you. There are a lot of posts here, absolutely, on ulcerative colitis. Please check in or direct message me. ACV, no, ACV can make bloating worse. Would I recommend continue enzymes in Happy Gut after your flare? I mean, I personally would, because I take enzymes to this day. They have just kept me healthy, and they prevent bugs, bacteria, and parasites, and they help reduce bloat. I mean, I just take them all the time. So for sure, that's just what I think. Yeah, we're not huge fans of ACV. Vitamin C before and after a sickness. Yeah, that would be something that sounds good. And oil of oregano while you're fighting a virus, especially. It's great for respiratory things as well. Leaky gut, lots of posts here on leaky gut. The key to leaky gut is caused by things like wheat, because wheat, soy, dairy, corn. So none of those things. My diverticulitis diet is the place for you to go, Slovex. And then digestive enzymes. Every post I have here on healing any type of inflammation is directed towards leaky gut. Anyone with a gut issue, who an inflammatory gut issue, deals with leaky gut. Bone broth is okay. Yeah, Jenny, absolutely. Is taking vitamin C good for an ulcer patient? Ironically, vitamin C can be pretty acidic. So I would say that I would be very concerned and conscious about what type of vitamin C that you're taking, because it's can be very acidic, and it can be irritating or inflammatory. So there's many ways. I mean, ironically, my favorite way to get vitamin B and vitamin C, if I'm looking for a high dose, especially if I'm trying to get better from some reason, is to do an intravenous drip. I do eat lamb, Jenny. I'm not big on beef, but I eat lamb and bison, always with my digestive enzyme. Yeah. Yes, I have heard of moringa, and I love it, as long as it's organic, and make sure that it's clean, no preservatives, a good solid brand. But yeah, I think it's excellent. Anything for teeth? Great question. Let me think about that. Brushing with charcoal can actually be excellent. We have Sylvia. We have a consult coming up this Friday, and I will answer that in our consult, because I need more information about how to answer that before especially because you've had GERD. Hey, medical mama, nice to see you. So, Sylvia, I'll answer that question for you on Friday. Um, Nice to see you, medical mama. Activated charcoal, good for an ulcer patient. Activated charcoal is not inflammatory, should not affect your ulcer. So I'm not quite sure what you would want to take it for. Activated charcoal, for anybody out there who doesn't know, it's a good binder if you've had food poisoning. It can be constipating, but if you've had food poisoning, you generally have diarrhea, and then it's not a problem that it's constipating. Mm. Hello, Audrey. Nice to have you. So, Sylvia, the reason that I just can't answer that question fast like that is anyone who's had GERD, you don't want to add a digestive enzyme without really understanding if the person is stable, if there's any, if there's still inflammation, irritation, anything like that. And then there's a specific way to introduce it. So we'll talk about all of that on Friday. I just want to make sure that you're getting the absolute best information. Yeah, you're so welcome. That's what is so great about my consults because I can get a whole history. I can hear everything. I can hear all the symptoms. How often can you take activated charcoal? Generally activated charcoal is not taken for, I mean, you're taking it for a specific thing. I'm not quite sure why. I guess my question is, why are you taking it? Yeah, what are you taking it? And yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's not a regular thing to take. That's for sure. Um, yeah, Maxine. Nice to see you. Jen. Thank you, thank you. Nice to have you. So yeah, we don't suggest activated charcoal on a regular basis. Yeah. Elle, thank you. Nice to see you. Oh, wow. 30 minutes left. Wow. It just flies, doesn't it? It's always flies when we're here. And it was super busy over on YouTube, and now it's kind of quiet. Hey, Catwoman. Nice to have you. Hey, Annie. Hello, Jackie. Nice to see you. I am having sea bass for dinner. I was kind of on a lamb chop kick this week, and I had lamb chops once, and I was about to have it a second time, but the lamb had gone bad. Do not want to have lamb that's gone bad. Hello, God's child. So tonight it is sea bass, which I haven't had in a long time, but it looked really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Sally. Hello, Trippy Wild. Hello, Living Lovely. You did. Oh, yes. I've been in love with Trader Joe's has had, for anybody out there who loves lamb, it's my favorite red meat. Trader Joe's has had this amazing, super inexpensive, grass fed, all natural New Zealand lamb. They've had the leg of lamb, and I'm going to do a slow cook on a leg of lamb next week. And they've had incredible lamb chops, like a quarter of the cost of my local health food store, and like a fraction of the cost of health food of Whole Foods, and way better. Really good. So I've been indulging. Usually, good lamb is, at least in California, it's really expensive. Many, many, many years ago, when my parents visited New Zealand, they said that lamb was the cheapest thing that you could order in a restaurant, which is funny which makes sense because that's where a lot of lamb comes from. Hey, Amanda. But I did. I wanted to do something fun with my video on lamb chops, so it was fun. Um, Hello, 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 AGLC 1993. 1993 is when my son was born. It was a good year. Coffee girl, hello. We are all about coffee here, although not necessarily in the way everybody else in the world might think of it. Hey, Demon, nice to see you. Yeah, Trader Joe's, definitely. Um, I love Trader Joe's lamb. I mean, I sometimes get it from the health food store, organic, but I will go for the ground lamb because the lamb chops are like $40 a pound, but not at Trader Joe's. It's really It's super budget friendly. Hello, Deb. Although I think the most expensive thing is fish. Fish has become so expensive. Didn't used to be, but now it is. If you're buying, good quality wild caught fish, although I eat a lot of canned, anybody out there who's a fish lover, I eat a lot of canned salmon and canned sardines. They're really good for you. And if you're not used to the taste of sardines, then you can put in a little olive oil or avocado oil and salt. That's what I put in. Hello, Have a Heart. Hello, T Zuma. Nice to see you. Ah, thank you. That is so sweet. Nice to have you here. Oh, that is so, so sweet. Thank you. Oh, I hope you're having a good day. Chandler, mold detox. PSA, low cortisol. Okay. So you're welcome to DM me. Um, are you doing any colon hydrotherapy? How are you getting all this stuff out of you? I would be suggesting that coffee enemas, definitely something like that. But you're welcome to DM me if you'd like to do a consult. Hi, Candida. I hope you're treating that. Super important to treat that. Many people with mold, lots of supplements. Okie doke. So make sure that while you're purging all this stuff, you are emptying the garbage can. Otherwise, I will tell you, as a gut health coach and colon therapist of 40 years, that's all that those toxins will recirculate in your system if you are not getting them out. And if you could have gotten them out without colonics or coffee enemas, your body already would have. So get that stuff out. The liver's struggling. Not surprised if you're taking a lot of supplements. Help your liver out. And if you want to know how to do that, I'm happy, direct message me. Because with what you are doing, in my experience, the only problem with working with functional medicine naturopaths who give out a lot of supplements is that people's livers struggle, and they're usually not suggesting, or they don't understand the role of cleansing. As long, they understand the role of supplements, but they don't understand the role of cleansing, and those two things go together. It also makes, not only it will, because otherwise your body is just going to be exhausted and overwhelmed. If your liver is struggling, that's already a sign that something is out of balance. So let's fix that before it tips you in a direction you don't want to go. I'm speak from experience. I just speak from experience. I see this all the time with functional medicine doctors and naturopaths, especially. Your research is questioning things. Well, congratulations. I think everybody should be researching and questioning. I know that Nicole would agree with me about that. My favorite piece of classical music, I danced ballet badly when I was very young. And so uh, everything that, all the ballets are probably my very favorite pieces of classical music. Just the thought of those beautiful pieces just takes me back. I know Nicole is my research junkie. She just loves Nicole. But thank you, classical music. I like that. That's a beautiful question to ask. Classical music that we love is good for our gut health, because classical music, if anybody out there is a classical music lover, you know that it just takes your mind, body, and spirit into a zone that is so healing. My animals calm right down with classical music. Lots of animals do. My husband leaves classical music on when he leaves for the day, when his beagles are home. It truly is spectacular. So, do you play an instrument? And welcome to our page where we're normally just talking about gut health and not classical music. Hello, DY4. Nice to have you here. Yes, please message me. Can I speak to when you take a digestive enzyme? After eating, oh my gosh, I'm going to do 100 posts about this, because I had so many people, and thank you, Lori, for asking, say to me, really? I was told to take it before. No, no, no. Always take a digestive enzyme during or after eating. I think after is best. If your digestive enzyme, look at the label, Lori, if it doesn't have hydrochloric acid in it, It's not going to do you any good. Oh, Nicole, that would be brilliant to post it on Facebook, because people ask us that all the time. And when I posted that, I thought nobody would, comment or anything, but I was so glad. I thought if even one person does something different because of seeing this, it's worth posting. But definitely, Lori, at the end of your meal. And like I said, if your digestive enzyme doesn't have hydrochloric acid, it's not going to break down protein. Um, how to heal from H. pylori. Still in pain after negative results. So how do you know if you tested negative, how do you know, are you testing, I'm assuming that you tested positive, Annie, then you did the medication, and then you tested negative, but you're still in pain. Is that correct? I would do bone broth and aloe vera juice reset. That's what I would do. Yeah, okay, doke. And DM me. But a bone broth aloe vera juice reset, because even though you've healed the H. pylori, the antibiotics are tough on the stomach. You're actually listening to classical music right down to calm down. You're in the UK. It is so late. It is very late. So Annie, bone broth, aloe vera juice, super anti-inflammatory foods, no corn, wheat, soy, or dairy. Okay, nothing inflammatory, nothing irritating right now. Just stay with cooked protein, cooked vegetables. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Cooked protein, cooked vegetables. Yeah, and make sure you start when you're eating again, taking digestive enzymes, because that is very likely how you got into. I'm going to have to walk into the other room. My dog was licking my hand, but my other dog nipped me earlier while he was playing, and so I want to make sure that I'm getting hydrochloric acid. I mean, not hydrochloric acid, but I'm getting some peroxide on my hand. That is so exciting. Well, we just do what we have to do, right? Okay. All good. Thank you, and sorry for this, but it's so funny. I didn't even think about why she was licking my hand. This is what happens when you have great, big, crazy, playful dogs. And he just got ahead of himself while we were playing. Okay, sorry to take you on a little walk with me around my clinic, but thank you. And yes, Annie, those enzymes are going to be really important right now for anybody that has any kind of, and I'm going to do a post about dealing with bugs, bacteria, parasites, and H. pylori is included in that. But what is super important is that digestive enzymes can not only, it can keep us from getting those things again, and that is so important. As you know, it is not fun to have to go through taking those. You have autoimmune. So send me a direct message, and sorry about the glare. Let me try to fix that with my glasses. Autoimmune and peptic ulcers, please send me a direct message. Sorry about the glare, you guys. Maybe it's just how the sun is today. Hey, Angie. Laura, nice to have you here. Hello, Michelle. Wow, it's crazy. We only have 20 minutes left, and I don't know how this happens, but time always flies. Dells, nice to see you. Nice to have you here. I'm hoping that everybody is getting something of value here. If you have a question that I didn't answer, please send me a direct message. If you don't know how to do that, then once the live is over, you'll see my name at the top of this page, and then right underneath it, there'll be a little bar that says message. Just click that, and you can send a direct message. I always have people say, how do you send a direct message? So it's not a stupid question. And you're welcome to send me a direct message. If you want to do a consult, then I will send you a link. You can't click the link, but you can paste it into your browser. And then Nicole and I will be here tomorrow at the same time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now that my wonderful helper fixed fixed me really, because I was more broken than my Facebook page. We're going to go live on that one of these days. You're noticing a ton of people on Facebook going crazy with cleansing like a fad. Well, I guess it means it is time for me to, it's funny. I was just telling my web person, Deborah, that it is time for me to do a blog on it. It's kind of that time of year to do thank you for noticing that. I will do a I will do a post tomorrow on parasite cleansing. Classical music. Yes, your messages are coming through. I see this message anyway. I don't know if you had other messages that weren't coming through, but I do see this one. Nicole, was there anything specific about the what you were noticing on Facebook and people talking about cleansing? Were they talking about certain products, or were they just saying that they were? I mean, sometimes it's cyclical where people will talk about doing cleansing. What do I recommend as an alternative to whey? Check out my products. They are I created my protein powders specifically for people with sensitive tummies, and you'll find them on my website. Yeah, my own digestive enzymes I created for people with sensitive tummies. You'll find them on my website, Lori. They're called Enzyme Energy. How long do you stay on the gut cleanse? You can stay on it as long as you want. It's totally safe, totally natural. Um, you can take it as long as you want. You can take a break and come back to it. That's really up to you, because it's a safe, natural product that you can take on a regular basis. Hello, Mildred. Nice to have you. I don't know anything about Saint's Leaf. I have never heard of it. Maybe we don't have it in America. Anybody out there know about Saint's Leaf? Our friend is asking about also. I don't know anything about it. Hello, Mildred. I am Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist, and we are here talking about healing our gut. We're talking about how to heal a flare. We're talking about how to deal with constipation. If you have any question, just please drop it in. Can you take it when you're experiencing a flare? I'm not quite sure, user 54, what you're referring to. If you're referring to, generally what I suggest is when you're having a flare, it's not a good time to be doing supplements. You just take a break and do bone broth and aloe vera juice. Good night, classical music. The gut cleanse. Yeah. I would generally just take a break and start it again. Yeah, when you're stable. Now, if that means that you feel like you're getting constipated, just take more aloe vera juice. I mean, you can drink up to 4 to 6 ounces a day of aloe vera juice. That would, 4 to 6 ounces may be way too much. So just start with an ounce and see how you do. I can actually take 4 ounces, but lots of people, they would have diarrhea. So you just do whatever works for you, but that's a good thing to do to make sure you don't get constipated during your flare. You don't want to get constipated during a flare. Hello, yes, boy. So hope that helps. Oh, yes. Okie doke. Yes, Nicole, we can definitely do that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Hello, cutie pie. Is taking honey good? Local honey local honey is generally, and something like Manuka honey is very medicinal. You tried 4 ounces and stayed home. Yeah, that's not uncommon. Yeah, and especially if you're just not eating a lot of food. Yeah, that would be, hey, pretty girl. Are you feeling very impatient? I have a very impatient puppy. Hey, pretty girl. Hello, cutie pie. Has it been a very long week? She's like, Mom, it's already been a very long week. It, Nicole said 4 ounces of aloe, she would be in the bathroom for 2 whole days. That's hilarious. Yep. I know a lot of people, that would be way too much. It's why Nicole and I always tell people to start with just 1 ounce. 15 minutes left. If you have any questions, just please direct message me. And please check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. It's amazing. It's got everything we talk about here with pictures and stories. Hello, Dells PN. Nice to see you. Hello, cup is half full. Nice to have you here. I'm glad that your cup is half full and we want it to be overflowing. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Happy Gut, it's the Happy Gut Tribe on Facebook, Jenny. The Happy Gut Tribe. Jay, how are you doing? Tell us. I saw your recent pictures on your posts and you look amazing. Our friend James lost like 65 pounds, maybe more, doing Happy Gut Cleanse. And he looks so amazing and he's just been taking amazing care of himself. So please, if there's anything more for us to know, Jay, please share. So it's the Happy Gut Tribe, and it's on Facebook, Jenny. Um, no, 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 it is not safe, Missy. No ground chia. If your protein powder has chia, run from it. Yeah. Did you find it, Jenny? Great. No chia, no flax. And it doesn't matter that it's ground, it does the same thing. It just becomes a huge ball of glue in your gut. And if you have inflammatory gut issues, it can be a big problem. Yeah. Thank you, though. That is a great question. And I love when people ask that because it's everybody wants to know. Just like the follower who asked me in a post that I answered earlier, how long does it take to heal? Everybody wants to know. And I wish I could say overnight, but that's what I don't say because my job is to tell you the truth. What I can say is that it's possible. Um, Oh, I know. There's so much misinformation on chia and flax. It drives Nicole and I crazy. What brand of sourdough bread? I don't have a brand. Maybe Nicole does. But what I will tell you when you're looking, user 54, is that if it doesn't say gluten free, it is not. Just because it's sourdough doesn't mean it's gluten free. So whenever you're eating sourdough bread, which is okay if you are not having a flare, but it has to be gluten free and with no nuts or seeds, no chia, and no little rosemary or any sesame seeds on top of it, nothing like that. Yeah. Um, and I don't know if we have a gluten free sourdough post on our Happy Gut Tribe page, but we might. There is so much misinformation on yogurt, Sylvia, totally. So the only yogurt that you want to eat is goat yogurt or coconut yogurt, which would be Coco June because it doesn't have sugar. But Greek yogurt, which is traditionally made from goat products, is not made from goat products in America. So you don't want Greek yogurt unless it says it is coming from a goat or a sheep. It is hard to find gluten-free sourdough. I know that I'm going to do another post on it because people ask all the time. Yeah, Greek yogurt, read the label. It comes from a cow most of the 99% of the time. Oh, you tried Pangea coffee and it's awesome. Oh, I love that user 54. Would you please go on their page here on TikTok and tell Sam? He would love to hear that from you. We are so happy about that. I love to promote Pangea coffee. And I'm so happy that they're doing well. I'm so happy that you love that product. But they're here on TikTok and they would love to hear that comment from you. Oh, yeah, I know. Jenny, we get it. I wish I could tell you differently, but what we do use doctors for is for diagnosing. And of course, when we're in a crisis, those are the two places that I think it's the most useful. But doctors weren't trained to deal with inflammatory issues or any chronic issue. When is the right time to take your gut cleanse? Oh, thank you. That's a great question. It is at night on an empty stomach and first thing in the morning. And if you're taking it 3 times a day, because you can take up to 6 a day, it would be between lunch and dinner. So at night before you go to bed, on an empty stomach, in the morning before you eat, it is not with food. It works best on its own. But that's a great question, and thank you for asking. Nicole, thank you for sharing with Jenny about goat yogurt and coconut yogurt. Yeah, and the coconut yogurt is Coco June, and Nicole has pictures of it on our page. Tried the monk fruit. Isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh, it's so, so, so amazing. I shared our favorite brand, PureAssure, with a client of mine, and she is now in love with it. And she brought some to a local baker who's making gluten-free treats for her son who has ulcerative colitis. And she loves it and was so happy to find a sugar alternative. So I'm so glad we love monk fruit. Yeah, and I love PureAssure. It is more expensive than the other brands, but it's organic and it does not have erythritol. Thank you, Nicole. Oh my gosh, we are flying through here. Our whole day has been our whole hour is flying. Hello, Michelle. Nice to have you. Hey, Tracy. Um, I know user 54. I'm so happy. Nicole and I always get so excited when our followers do something and they love it and it works for them. Like it just makes our day. And it's why we do what we do. And Nicole puts so much attention on our Facebook page and she does such a beautiful job and it's so meaningful. So and it's a resource for everybody. It's a resource that's very different than my TikTok page because it has pictures and stories and a lot of information that we don't have here. Hello, Danielle. Nice to have you. Hello, Loy. So we've got about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to go home and feed these anxious puppies. You need a cookbook. Yeah, it's time for, I have done recipes before, but it's time, I think I'm going to do a blog. Anybody who signs up for my newsletter, which all you have to do is go to my website, put in your email, and you'll get my newsletter. I do a newsletter about 3 times a month. And I mean, I do a blog 3 times a month, and I put a lot of my recipes in my blog. And I think my next blog will be on parasites, and the one after that is going to be it's going to be a bunch of recipes. So, user 54, I think you already get my newsletters because you've bought my products before. Anybody who buys my products gets newsletters. So, I'm inspired, and I'll do a whole blog of recipes. Has anybody seen your strawberries today? Oh, thank you, Mrs. Vintage, for my rose. No. Oh, yes, I did. They were amazing. Yes. They were, oh, thank you, Mrs. Vintage. That is so sweet. I love roses. Thank you so much for my rose. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Lisa saw them. That's awesome. Yes, I will do. Oh my gosh, you've been in a flare since February. Danielle, please direct message me. No, 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 we can't have this. Please direct message me. You posted the photo, you'd never eat one. I know, but um, but I'm sure you have people who really, really appreciate them. I know they're adorable. They're so, so, so beautiful. Do you have is Vixter a strawberry lover? Who do you have eating strawberries in your life? Hello, user 000. Mm, mm, uh, let's see. All good over on YouTube. So we are about to, in the next few minutes, hey, my website is cleansingforenergy.com. Thank you for asking. The link is in my bio, but cleansingforenergy.com. Um, you haven't gotten any newsletter. Okay. You will definitely, you'll definitely get one, but direct message me and let me make sure you were on our list. Hey, Lexus, how are you doing? And how's your cousin? I hope so much better. Oh, your next door neighbor. Yeah, Vixer steers clear of the seeds, and your next door neighbor is a strawberry lover. That's awesome. Sahara, Renee, nice to have you. Tammy, oh, nice to have you. Thank you, thank you. So we're about to sign off. And Nicole and I, please go check out our Facebook page. It's incredible. There's so many things on there that are so important. Um, Okie doke, starting biologics. Yeah, not uncommon for someone, especially she's young, right? With ulcerative colitis. Um, what would be wonderful is if someone could do a parasite, bug, and bacteria panel on her stools, Lexis, because such a high percentage of people with UC have some kind of bug. I mean, it's even though medical doctors have validated that, not every doctor does it, and very few do it. But just getting her out of pain, I understand, is the most important thing for her health and for her safety. Sending her lots of love and prayers. Your husband loves to garden, Lisa. That's awesome. Gardening is Nicole's one of her absolute favorite things. It's one of her absolute delicious medicates, her therapy. Yeah. Thank you. You're so welcome, user 54. I'm so happy to be here. And I know Nicole is. And thank you, Nicole. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being over on YouTube. Thank you for our Happy Gut Tribe page that is so beautiful. And Corey, nice to have you here, but you have come in at the end of our live call, and we will see everybody tomorrow. So I'm going to say good night, and Nicole and I will see everybody here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have any inflammatory gut condition, every post I have on this page is directed to healing an inflamed gut. So you're in the right place. Good night, everybody. Hugs to everybody. Big hugs and love.